Talking about race to 8 points, we have seen the last two ties being decided in the very last game of the day. 7-all entering into the 15th game. That's the kind of tie that we would like to see every day, Adam.
Was it last night where it ended on golden point? Yeah. That's cray. 3 points apiece here, just like their game tallies.
3-4.
Great receive game once again by Manu Shah. His placement has been the key so far.
I'm going to talk about Manu Shah just a little bit. He's got the fastest feet on the Indian team. He's incredibly quick. He's strong. And while he's quiet, he's feisty. Not afraid to trash talk. And on the other side of the table, Yusuf Abdelaziz, as we come into the butterfly timeout, is a big guy. He's fast, he's strong, but he's not quite as quick as Manu Shah is in the rally. There's John Murphy again. Completely different look with those glassy eyes, but he's got a heart of gold. Some people like glassy eyes. It's just, it's good for a certain type of casting. Speaking of which, Petr David, our foreign coach for Dabang Delhi T.T.C. from Czechia, formerly known as Czech Republic, formerly known as Czechoslovakia. Before that, I don't know. Good times. 1 point ball game here. It's really interesting how the first match can set a tone, but it tends to be the mixed doubles where things really go crazy.
Some help by the net, getting Manu Shah the point. We've seen a rapid rise of Manu Shah on the global scale. They got the last 3 of the 4 points. One of the few Indians who have made it to the top 50 in the world rankings. Currently stands at world rank number 40 with Abdulaziz 18 ranks behind him.
Well, just 1 point behind him right now, breathing down the back of the neck. Manu Shah from 9 feet away. Tight serves. Now I just want to highlight, a lot of people in India play table tennis. A lot of people around the world play table tennis, as we see Mariam Al-Hodabi there in the crowd. This is Maria Schell, the left-hander who helped Spain advance to the finals late last night, local time. Over France, that is. But here, I forgot what we were talking about.
We're talking about a lot of players, Indian players who play table tennis, but there's something about Manu Shah.
Okay, as Ahona here, one of our juniors, comes in. When you see someone miss a serve into the net, it's not because they can't put it on the table. It's because there's incredible pressure to receive with such quality to shut down the third ball attack. Patient play. This serve drifts just long, and right there waiting, Yusuf with the opening forehand attack. You do see a lot of players, I'd say 80% of the serves at the professional level are half long, which means you can't tell if they're going to come off the table or not. Then the receiver hesitates, plays a shot under a bit of pressure from the baseline. Not as good of an option. 7 points apiece, leveled. Fast long serve, and Yusuf in the driver's seat in this rally stays on top of the ball. So after 15 points played, there has not been a rally that's more than 4 shots this entire game. That's crazy. Usually the average is, okay, 3-ish, slightly more.
Yeah, that trend continues. A lot of service points, a lot of setups with points taken on the receive and a few third ball attacks. That has been the story so far.
While the good facial hair continues in the crowd here on court, only one half of the guys scruffing it up. Manoush is like, come on, man, I'm ready. There it is, tucked with the backhand for a parallel. Able to generate a lot of spin here. Take a look one more time. Tight serve, gets a passive receive. And instead of a third ball, it's a 5th ball attack, so that's the longest rally here as he spins the ball on his nails to stay calm, get in the zone. That was was the perfect
10,
serve.
8.
You saw the hesitation there from Youssef. It looked like he wanted to attack, but then had to play a push. But he was able to play the push so delicately that he shut down the attack on the other side. And that earns him 2 game points here in the first.
A great receive, yeah, from Manush Shah, sending it away from the forehand side of Abdulaziz. Still 1 game point for Abdulaziz to play for. We saw one more short rally, one more rally which was absolutely tactical in the serve and receive game. Another fantastic serve, getting game number 1 to Yusuf Abdulaziz as Dabang Delhi T.T.C continue their momentum, getting the first score early in the tie. Can Manu Shah make a comeback? We'll come back for game number 2 on the other side.
Yes. Because it's better. It's sometimes, or many times play backhand to your forehand, yes? And play more straight service also, yes? Because if you play up service, he play good with this banana. And anyway, if you don't know, you can push long. You can push long. Like, for example, in middle, and be ready to block or contra. One more thing. From backhand side, if you play good quality of spin coming, just block.
Just step around them.
Yes, then you are a hurry.
Make use of the first ball. When you keep make use of the first ball. From backhand, the first ball is...
But first ball quality.
Time.
Perfect. Come
Good
on.
to see Satyan Yanashekaran and Maria Shah, who know the game of Manu Shah really well, coming in with some important points for Yusuf. You look at all the winners for Abdulaziz in that game number 1. Most of them half long. It was all about placement. We saw a lot of short rallies and a lot of service points for Yusuf. And all of
Second
them
game,
towards the
Dabang Delhi
backhand
TTC
side
to
of Manu
serve.
Shah.
Love all.
Forehand down the line, away from Manu Shah. With that acceleration, Yusuf Abdulaziz takes the first point.
The speed with which he responds, he's on top of every bounce like he got an email yesterday telling him where the ball would be going. The answer key to that last point.
Fault.
Fault called.
1 all.
For what though? He's challenging without knowing what it's for? Angle? Toss angle?
Service angle.
There we go. Service angle.
TTR challenged by Dabang Delhi T.T.C for service angle.
So what that means is the toss was not vertical enough in the eyes of whoever called it, the assistant umpire, it looked like, which means 30 degrees, more than 30 degrees is how it appeared to the assistant umpire that this ball was tossed. The engineer Satyan watches on in suspense. We're going to wait. We've got table tennis review for the first time ever in Indian table tennis. It's added a whole element that's been quite suspenseful and exciting for spectators and for players. It gives players the power to challenge and say, hey, I disagree with that call. Good to have ITTF Foundation here. He came in from Spain, was on the plane while the game was going on. It's a moment of truth here. Oh, no chance. That's way 42.6. So 12.6 over the limit.
Unsuccessful.
There you go.
1 all. Dabang Delhi, remaining TTR 2.
So they have 2 more unsuccessful challenges for the rest of this tie, and it's only the first match. Man, they're saving for a rainy day, and then they're spending as soon as you get your paycheck. That's what that was. Nice soft block here.
1, 2.
Now this is something else I actually wanted to chat about, the blocking game. A block is basically where a player just holds up their racket. They don't punch it back. They give very little speed. They just hold it up like it's a wall. And you don't see it at this level so often. In the classic, let's say, hey, it's Satyan's mom. Sis in the house, it's my biological mother. Technically, if we look back to the hospital days of day one.
I hope you don't get up from the commentary seat and just run away there towards your family.
After the umbilical cord was cut, I felt like we were both pretty independent. We've done our own thing.
Yusuf Abdulaziz is surely doing a thing in front of Manu Shah. He heads to the butterfly timeout with a great lead of 4 points here.
And the only point that was Manu Shah's was a service fault. Manu Shah didn't even touch the ball, so this isn't the most satisfying scoreline or game right now for an Indian trailblazer who's world ranked number 2 in men's doubles and is also one of the team leaders. Still early in the game, though, relatively. Wonderful serve, and the ball comes down. Defense. Oh, my goodness. A tomahawk chop smash. He sends him nearly over the LED barrier. This lob was so short. Right shallow behind the net. Doesn't miss by a lot, though. Takes his chances.
Well, this was the longest rally of the match so far. Manu Shah is now accumulating some points. Set up on his serve, some soft placements to begin with. A backhand flick by Manu Shah. Tempted Yusuf, who could not place it on the table. The 6-shot rally is the longest rally. That's how tactical this entire match has been so far. And what a score. What a touch this one from Abdullah. Backhand flick, Adam.
Speaking of backhands, Manu Shah, rather. Thank you, Corey Irani. He's going to say 8-4 in terms of his aggressive game. I want to paint a little picture for you. Not literally, but figuratively. I don't have paint. Right now, U Mumba TT is one of 3 teams that has played only 2 ties. And they're third of those 3. 17, 16, and 11 coming into this. So they are way behind the rest of the pack. For defending champs, they could really use some points today. But playing against the Dabang Delhi T.T.C, this is not a shopping spree. It's not a salad bar. It's not the place to get your points. 7 seasons in a row, Satyan, our biological brother, Yanashekaran, has been playing with the same team. Oh, back edge of the table. Open wound. Some pink Himalayan salt. Grind it up. Check this out. 7 shots. The grunts. And that back edge of the table. Nothing to be done. Manush must do something to turn things around now. Team trails 0-1. And a tomahawk chop block. To add that side spin to in the middle of the rally, Divyanshi approves.
6 match points for Yusuf. Manu Shah is staring at 2 back-to-back losses. Started strong against Pius Jain. Lost that match as well. The last time he came near the table.
Ooh, fancy serve. In the sense that it was rare. It looked like an empty serve, a float with almost no rotation on it, half long to the forehand. Let's take a look one more time. Yep, comes around the ball. You could see the label on it. That's how dead that serve was. That was emptier than my brain.
Went very close to the table to place it perfectly, Yusuf Abdulaziz. And he will get the match in front of Manu Shah. What a great start for Dabang Delhi TTC as they are 2 ahead in front of defending champions.
Yes.
You actually got the balls you want, but in the end you're not following. You're playing one. It's the dynamic is not there to play one and see and the next and the next.
I think it's not about the tactic.
Yeah, dynamic. Yeah, exactly.
Don't care about the tactic now.
Yeah.
Really move, be more aggressive. You are too kind actually.
Yeah.
You are always blocking the flow. Just fine.
Yeah, exactly. Reset. Only thing is reset. You serve long. You serve long, you follow. Okay, follow the ball.
So the coach is trying to hype Manusha. They really need the leader to start strong for them. 9 points lost in game number 2. 5 of them went out. We've not seen a lot of long rallies so far. But there is something that Yusuf Abdulaziz has read about Manusha's game. They both have not faced each other before this. But Yusuf Abdulaziz making it easy, especially the second game. Once again, half long. Most of the winners in that area.
U Mumba TT
And more towards the backhand side of Manusha. Can he make a mark on the tie score, Manusha, in game number 3? Starts with a perfect serve, an outright point to get him the first point.
It was an interesting time in the corner there with the coach between games. John Murphy was saying you're getting the shots you want, but you've got to move with the ball. You've got to follow it. That's very unusual to hear at this level. You'd have to imagine tension, nerves, and a bit of unfamiliarity with the strokes of the opponent.
Love 2.
Play table tennis. Well, now, two shots in a row. He goes out on a limb here, that left limb more specifically. A reach with the wide forehand. Check out what Manoj does. Soft touch push. It's a low spinny ball. That reach, and now turns sideways like throwing a frisbee. Just flings it right down the middle of the table.
Love 3.
Backhands, 10 to add to his already, he was 4 in the top 5.
3-1.
Clear frustration though, Manoj. Looking to make sure he secures this point so that his team is in this. Remember, last night, a team that had less matches, they only won 2 matches, but one of them was a 3-0 victory. A 3-0 loss or 0-3 loss can be crucially painful or critically serious for your team. So Manoj has a lot to play for right now. This is why, before semis, that's adorable. Look at them, all 3 of them. No one was even holding the little one's hands. She just knew what to do. Good parents. Do we have an award for that at the end of the show? Parents of the tie?
3-2.
We surely should.
Yeah. Sponsors, Gerber's, where you at?
Let. 3-2.
Now.
Wait. Let. It's not ready.
Manoj is
3-2.
like,
Play.
well, I was. Oh, he's moving now. John Murphy's happy about this point. Be curious to see his face. I'll bet he's up on his feet. Yes, he is. Quick there. That's what needs to happen. In table tennis, these pros are so good. They've played so many hundreds of thousands of balls. If the feet aren't in the right place, the upper body's in a weird position because it's got to compensate. Fault called.
5.
He's 0 for 1. You can't spend 2/3. I wouldn't call it. If I were the team, it's a butterfly timeout if he doesn't call TTR. And he won't. He's hit his credit card max, his spending limit. His wife in the crowd said, sorry, honey. I work hard and you can't just take our credit card and go shopping whenever you want for TTR reviews.
Well, he was eager to take one, just one look from the corner of his eye towards his corner, and they refused. Remember, you're watching Butterfly UTT Season 7, and if you're watching us on JioHotstar, you can interact with us, win daily prizes, send in your questions, and by the end of the season, you get a chance to win a brand new iPhone 17.
A brand new one?
2-5.
Sweet. Oh, wow. Long gone are the days of buying used cell phones. Soft hands.
5-3.
And just a reminder, in case you want any life hacks for how you can win free daily prizes, well, you watch a lot of watch time, and you comment a lot. That'll help your chances. By the way, the guy with the Batman beard in the crowd is the best autograph and photo collection in UTT history. There's Akash. The guy I was talking about before was Prakash. Akash, one of the top juniors in the Dream Juniors program. I feel like one thing that's thrown Manoush a bit, and Manoush might be able to tell you otherwise, as he's leading this game. Yusef's got longer strokes, longer wingspan. He's very physically fit, but the racket speed that he generates, the pace of his shots, just feels like he can generate some really powerful balls from wherever he is.
A long return by Manoush Shah was enough for Yusuf Abdulaziz to just send it from his backhand side.
This is why you can't watch table tennis too closely. If your seat's too close, it's rough on the neck.
Let 4-7.
10 backhand winners so far. Manoush Shah is surely making a climb in that list.
That said, it's been on 10 for a while now. Last time we saw that stat, it was at 10. That said, he's focusing on winning the majority of the points, which I think is the crucial priority here. Extra spin on the opening backhand, and Manoush with a 4-point lead, making the crowd blush. That was sort of a charming look from the fans in the crowd. Hey, he's on 11 now, powering up, evolving.
Let 8-4.
Lots of let serves, telling you how crucial every player's service has been.
Ooh.
8-5.
That said, the pressure to keep it short. Again, the table's fast. A lot of players' serves have drifted long. So this time he comes out with an intentionally long serve. He says, I don't want to worry about a second bounce near the baseline on my receiver's side. Quite even on serve here. Not much between them. Extra pressure on the full stroke forehand sets up 5 game points for Manoush to tighten up the score line in a crucial game.
The expression of Jay Modak tells you all. He's doing all things right, but showing up a little late.
6.
Better late than never. Those guys are going to be awake late tonight, based on their clothing.
11.
And a backhand to set up this game for Manoush Shah. Finally getting 1 point for U Mumba TT. But Yusuf Abdulaziz for Dabang Delhi T.T.C. getting 2 back-to-back matches in their favor. If you compare it from the previous tie. And once again providing a solid start to the team that has not seen defeat so far. Dabang Delhi T.T.C. are playing to come on top of the points table today by the end of the day. And Abdulaziz has done a great work to get them that start. The serve by both the players was the key in this entire match. But look at the backhand winners by Manoush Shah, 13 of them, 5 more than Yusuf Abdulaziz. Almost equal the points on the forehand. But this is how we started. Manoush Shah was looking in fine touch, showing some good footwork. But Abdulaziz, once he found the momentum, he started grabbing those points. More so from his forehand, sending it deep towards the Manoush's backhand of Manoush. Manoush Shah tried to dig deep in that game number 1. We saw 11-9 the score line. Some game points to defend. Manoush Shah tried to bring it down the wire, but Yusuf Abdulaziz was absolutely clinical in games number 1 and 2, especially the game number 2, where we saw a lot of short rallies, a lot of outright serve points, a lot of placements that was done half-long towards Manush's side. But Manush made a good comeback in game number 3, getting the team 1 point, 1 crucial point. And U Mumba TT still trailing. Can they make a comeback? So Egypt's Yusuf Abdelaziz getting 2 points for Dabang Delhi T.T.C. But now we'll see Sutirtha Mukherjee back in action in front of her, the wedge sensation Anna Hersey, right after this. It is time for the women's singles, and the woman who got all 3 points for the Dabang Delhi T.T.C against Sahika, Sutirtha Mukherjee, will be in action against Anna Hersey. There are a lot of details, a lot of nitty-gritties about the sport of table tennis. Adam Babra is here to tell us all.
In table tennis, equipment is a big deal. Everybody has a racket, and most commonly, you have spinny and smooth on both sides. One side must be black, the other side can be red, pink, blue, purple, green, as long as it's clearly different. Smooth and spinny on both sides allows you to spin from both sides. Maximum spin, which can be used for aggression and control.
U Mumba TT to serve. Love all.
Some details that you get from Adam Babra every now and then in butterfly ultimate table tennis. Once both these players have taken on each other, Sutirtha would like to repeat that result that went in her favor. But first point goes to Anna.
There will be more. That was just Table Tennis 101. Expect more of the continuing series if you watch throughout the season. You'll learn a lot about equipment and the details, how to play with them, against them, what they do. And it's very relevant here because Sutirtha Mukherjee has a very disruptive set of rubber, or let's say combination, on her blade. The red side is the spinny side. The black side, pips. She'll watch what happens here. She plays with her forehand. If she plays with her forehand, it's very different. Her backhand is the fast spinny side. So she can play aggressively because she has confidence and control. When she plays with the black side, she uses these short pips that are sort of between short and medium. They're very disruptive, and they don't generate nearly as much spin, so they're tough to rally with, but it's also tough to make a shot. So I think tactically, Anna Hersey is going to go into the backhand quite a bit. She'll probably try to hit Sutirta on the elbow, open up the line, but she doesn't want to mess with that forehand unless she thinks she can finish the rally. But Sutirta's a master at covering that elbow. So good on the backhand.
Have a look. Displacement and then quick adjustment coming to her backhand side. Anna Hersey on the world rank is currently 35. Sutirtha Mukherjee a lot behind her. Indian rank number 3, Sutirtha Mukherjee. This is her 5th season with butterfly ultimate table tennis and first season with Dabang Delhi T.T.C. And just the way that Dabang Delhi T.T.C. management is using Sutirtha, Adam, they knew exactly when to bring her in. The match against Ahika Mukherjee, she got all 3 points. She was more of a bench warmer in the last 2 seasons. But what is it about Sutirtha, of whatever you have seen so far, especially that match against Ahika, that you have seen, that you think has evolved a lot in the last couple of years?
Well, first of all, they know each other like the back of their own hands.
3, 4.
That was an interesting choice, but you can see that she opts to play the backhand to cover. 1 win this season. Out of how many tries, you might ask? You curious to know? Guess what? Just 1. 1 for 1, 100%. Anna Hersey this season, 2 wins and 2 losses. That includes doubles, though, so don't be phased. She's not playing 4 times as much as Sutirtha. Not in singles, anyway.
4 all.
To answer your question, as I've mentioned on different occasions throughout the season, Indian players know each other's games better than others do. And there are many styles in India, especially with the women, that are not so common around the world. Oh, what a killer backhand. Ironically, the killer's on her forehand, and as we come into the butterfly timeout, Sutirtha is going to do better against most Indian women in the league than a foreigner might, especially if that Indian woman has pips. So not Dia Chitale, not Swastika Ghosh. But the others, they've got some tricky styles. Sayali Vani, last night we saw her twiddling. By the way, speaking of twiddling, if you want to get your friends watching around the world, tell them to twiddle on over to Star Sports on YouTube, where they can watch from anywhere in the world. Yep, even on a boat in the middle of the ocean if they've got access to YouTube.
5 all.
That will give her a lot of confidence. Anna Hersey with her forehand, sending it away from Sutirtha. With a soft touch by Sutirtha, but acceleration by Anna.
This is the time to go for the forehand after a long serve deep to the backhand corner when you know you're going to stretch Sutirtha. Keep her off balance. From the middle of the table here, Sutirtha.
5, 6.
Backhand dominant players tend to serve from the middle of the table a little bit more. That way their backhand is covering a bigger percentage of the table. Also defenders, because they're in a position to cover the whole table more, get the ball back. Anna Hersey's been in wonderful form on the international stage recently. And a nice parallel backhand, a fun different camera angle there just to give you some perspective.
A player that made her international debut when she was just 10 years old. Lilian Bade, I don't know how much he must have slept after France lost last night.
7.
You see the way he takes care of himself? You see that guy's body? I have a funny feeling he was sleeping at 10:30 sharp. Maybe set an alarm like Maria did. Maria and Alvaro, that's Maria Xiao right there, the Spaniard, set an alarm to check their results at about 3 in the morning. Saw that it was whatever it was, whatever time, but it was 2-0, and she's like, okay, I'm going back to sleep. She said, I got training in the morning, I've got a match the next day, I've got priorities.
Good response by Sutirtha Mukherjee. Back-to-back points for her after Anna got 3.
You can just feel the difference when she plays with the black side of her racket. The ball comes knuckling back slowly. Now, she can topspin with it, but the amount of spin she can generate is way less. It's really funky. It'll throw a wrench in your system.
Good rhythm about this rally, and Sutirtha Mukherjee saw some opening on the far forehand side of Anna Hersey, but lacked precision.
Can you imagine Breaking Bad starring Jay Modoc? I was just looking at his face thinking that.
Which character would you like him to play?
Oh, you know, the main guy. And that's what happens when she hits it with the killer. The short slash medium pips, the black ones that you saw there that look like Legos. 7 shots in this rally, and as soon as it comes back, Sutirtha drives it flat. It's going to force Anna Hersey to lift to keep it out of the net. Watching this rally, one thing I've never seen in all the seasons of UTT is the expedite rule. What is the sound of one hand clapping? If a tree falls in a forest, that guy's going to clap with one hand. Look here, back and forth they go. Wow. It was Anna Hersey who got 3 in a row, but it's been a long time, it feels. They've been trading points, and here they are. Last 2-serve combination with Sutirtha.
Sets up game point with this serve. And once again, that backhand of hers, which is finding the angle today.
So fluid, right at the baseline of the table, tips the racket down and whips it. Whips it good. Do-do-do-do-do. Game point.
And the game for Sutirtha Mukherjee.
Dabang
Delhi T.T.C. They want to make an easy work of the defending champions U Mumba TT. A couple of must-win games for Anna Hersey yet to come. What will be her response? We will find out.
Really ready in backhand. Much better middle or middle forehand side, so that she doesn't come across with backhand. I think you can also play in the receive. You can go to the forehand side. Like now in the end, you can go long to the forehand, even short to the forehand. I think when you have opportunity, even you can come and play hook. Even if you want to come here, you can play short to the forehand.
Short hook to forehand, and you can play as well. And you can switch to forehand. Whenever you switch, you've got a point. Only point you lost from forehand was the longer rally one. So there's no problem playing that side. And if you play to the middle, she'll only play to your backhand. She won't play to your forehand.
If she does come at the backhand, but extreme forehand from the middle.
Some words for Anna Hersey, and most of them being about going towards her forehand, going extreme towards the forehand and play towards the forehand of Sutirtha Mukherjee, as she was so good with her backhand. You see all the winners for Sutirtha Mukherjee, the points on the table that you see are highlighted. You can see that they were far away from Anna Hersey's range.
Dabang Delhi T.T.C. to serve, low wall.
Watching that, I wanted to do a weather report. I felt like you'll see sort of a drifting pattern towards the deep backhand of Anna Hersey. And the reason is, Sutirtha can depend on her backhand to win points more, so she needs the length on the table. There you go, like that. That's why it's so important to be able to play down the line table tennis. If you can play parallels, it's unexpected. It's the more dangerous shot, lower percentage.
This was placed long by Anna Hersey, more towards the middle of the table. Gets at the point.
It felt like Sutirtha dressed up as Anna Hersey for that point. she really just tucked and ripped the way Sutirta has. Oh no, that's Sutirta, okay. A little tough to tell after that backhand. A jump. She looked like Mario. There was like a boing. Could you feel it when she jumped? Both feet came off the ground for that forehand. Maybe at the butterfly timeout we'll get a slow-mo replay where her feet are just both in the air. Hashtag maybe.
Oh! 2, 3.
Sutirta didn't take it personal. Again, it's not a golf ball, it's not a bowling ball. Light and hollow. Having to explain this to your parents, though.
Right.
I got hit with a table tennis ball in the neck. Really? While the tutor was over last night? Sure, table tennis.
Bit of a step over. She tried to switch towards a forehand and send it back with an increased pace towards Sutirtha Mukherjee. Stayed on her side of the table. 11 points won by Sutirtha on backhand.
I'm sort of curious to see the top 5 backhands on the women's side. We saw where Manu Shah was. Curious to see his new standing as well. I'm interested in a lot tonight. There's just so much to look forward to in this matchup, especially knowing that the defending champs aren't even halfway through the season, but have really got their backs against the ropes.
3, 5, butterfly.
And he's trying to change that. She will take the lead this time towards the butterfly timeout. As Sutirtha Mukherjee, who has won all the games that she has played so far.
Ready?
Played 1-4, Adam.
Check this out. Watch Anna Hersey's feet. Keep your eyes on the feet. Ready? Whoop. Amazing. Production team win. That is so cool. It's so much fun to have a table tennis jukebox where you can just be
3,
like,
5.
E7, Anna Hersey's jump twist. Not normally recommended to have both your feet in the air, but it worked. Got her whole body behind it. What a recovery from that net ball. Sutirtha still brings it back into play, but Anna Hersey raises her hand to acknowledge the fortune as she doubles the score of her opponent. You talked about the difference in world ranking. This format takes a lot of getting used to. It's Anna Hersey's first season. Sutirtha's a veteran of UTT.
6, 4.
And the veteran is doing work for Dabang Delhi T.T.C. currently. Yes, we see the golden point here, Adam, but what is it apart from that that makes it difficult for the foreign players to adapt when they come to ultimate table tennis?
Almost nowhere else in the world do you play 3 games no matter what the score of the first 2 are.
6, 4.
Almost nowhere else in the world do you have a timeout after 5 points and nothing else, and you can't call a timeout in the middle of the match. It's essentially a towel break, not really a talk with the coach, just between games. And
7, 4.
nowhere else is the property so valuable that there are commercials all the time, so people have to wait to come back to play. The pace is different. Table tennis is a game of rhythm. And players are used to a certain rhythm, but UTT is popular. Got to stop the players from time to time.
5, 7.
She couldn't stop this one. Forehand winner for Sutirtha Mukherjee for a change.
And with the pip side of the racket smacked, go to your room ball. The Bisleri corner.
5, 7.
Think about what you did wrong. Come out when you're ready to play nicely with your brother.
Anna Hersey setting up another point. And now the backhand of Sutirtha Mukherjee conceding one. And that was possible because of the placement there.
Backhand favoring Sutirtha in terms of points won. She took game number 1 after all. Oh, what hands! Sutirtha with control after that net ball. Plays with the short medium pips. Check this out. Net ball comes in. Soft hands, guides it low to the net with almost no spin, and Anna Hersey's left to try and lift, just to try and keep it out of the net. Man, a lot of conversation over there on the Sutirtha side.
9-6.
Sending it wide, Anna Hersey on this occasion, a 3-shot rally.
I talked about not having timeouts, but Sutirtha, look at her go. A Shakespearean monologue. Incredible rally.
7-9.
This right here, from the backhands to speed, anyone who's played in UTT knows not to make light of Sutirtha Mukherjee. 11 shots in this rally, and the pace, constantly changing it. So smooth. She just looks as loose and free out there as can be.
7-9.
The jumper again right into the middle. You could feel Sutirtha was sort of favoring that wide forehand, getting ready to cover, and then had to backpedal a bit. That said, 3 game points for Anna Hersey to make game number 3 a decider. A lot of conversation with the coaching staff in the dugouts now.
11.
She get a much needed point for the team.
U Mumba TT.
Anna Hersey defeating Sutirtha Mukherjee in any game for the very first time this season. This is the first point that she has dropped. The decider game right after this.
I think 2 things you made really good. Short forehand, now you made 3-4 serves. Excellent. When she gives the backhand, okay, you went very good quality to her backhand. Just watch that she also gives the middle. If she gives the middle, then you go like you did there, your forehand to her middle. Okay?
Because they are continuously reminding her to receive to the middle and play the first ball to the middle. So that then she gets an easy ball to convert.
This is what you wanted to see, Adam. Backhand winners in the women's category, and Sofia Polkanova, truly the queen of backhand. She is leading. Cinderella Das not far behind.
Yeah, Anna Hersey 37. So Sutirtha not on that list. Wow. That's how strong the backhands are. But in the women's game, backhand is a crucial factor because the women's game is about speed. And in terms of speed, the backhand is the more efficient stroke. But look at where Anna Hersey played her shots. Almost everything to the backhand of Sutirtha. One of them barely across that line.
U Mumba TT to serve.
It's also possible because Sutirtha Mukherjee has played just 1 match so far. And the numbers that we saw, they were right before the start of this match.
Yes, that's a good point.
Low 1.
And that point was a good one for Sutirtha. That is an important statistic to remember. You think about some of these in sports, you know, seasons get longer, equipment changes, balls are sewn tighter, stuff like that. I guess that falls into the equipment changes category. Ooh, back edge. Anna Hersey. The body language is like, yeah, okay, move on.
Wait. 1 all.
How did they survive that?
Sutirtha with a stretch on the wide side, raises her hand. Sounded like maybe it caught the edge of the racket on the way back. The final shot. Good angle, this one, as wide as can be. Spinny, shallow, and wide. Have you ever talked to Sutirtha?
Well, not yet.
Do it. Don't tell her I said that. Just go talk to her at some point. Ask her a few questions, get to know her, and come back and tell me what your experience was.
Good footwork shown here by Sutirtha this time. But Anna Hersey takes the point. Bit of a surprise with that acceleration by Anna Hersey.
Now we're never here. It is the decider. For one team, U Mumba, it's a chance to tie up the score.
2-4.
Nice recovery here. There was a lot of conversation over with John Murphy and Jay Modak about the patterns, what to expect when you play a shot, what comes back. Anna Hersey there was ready for a pattern, played right into the middle, and she opened up the wide forehand for a rare occasion. 3 points in a row to U Mumba TT's Anna Hersey. This is tough.
Butterfly.
Suffocating footwork here. The way she comes back into the table at the butterfly timeout. Anna Hersey was back where she did not want to be. No woman's land. Watch where she goes. Okay, back. Now she moves right back in. It's like she got 2 steps closer to the table after that high spinny backhand. It's not normally recommended against somebody so aggressive to play a ball that high. But she spun it and it was deep. So they will switch sides as it's game number 3 and one player has 5 points just to make sure things are nice and balanced.
2-5.
Sutirtha goes back to the side from where she had won game number 1. And a rare miss on her backhand side. That is because of the change of angle by Anna Hersey there.
Now you and I were speculating about which side is better, which side wins more. And early on, it wasn't the side that Sutirtha won on. It was the one that was looking at the dugouts.
6-3.
But when you have your conversation with Sutirtha, I wonder. Her English is way better than my whatever she speaks. But she's got a really quirky personality, I think. I love it. She's just very much herself, and that's the best.
And there was just so much aura about her when she defeated Ahika Mukherjee 3-0, and she went back to her team's corner and she was received in a grand manner. Just remained calm, has that smile on her face at the end of every match, no matter what the result is. I'm excited about the conversation.
I'm excited to hear about it, and I'm excited for you.
5-6.
It'd be funny if she actually spends 6 hours a day meditating and she just doesn't let emotions ever control her. Every word that comes out of her mouth is a mantra. She was just adjusting her chakras. That's it. Energy twist.
7-5.
The displacement had all chakras aligned for Anna Hersey. She takes the lead in a must-win game. Remember, U Mumba TT has still not won any time. Anushka not at all happy with his performance, but he has work to do. He'll come back close to the table alongside Anna Hersey.
Well, that's right. He's got to get in the zone again soon. It's the next match.
7-6.
Sutirtha within one. Anna Hersey's worked hard. She's had some wonderful coaching. Jay Modak, who's coached, there's got the Beard Club. My goodness. Anyway, I was going to say that Jay Modak coaching Sayali Vani, rather. All that to say, he knows a thing or two about twiddling, about different surfaces on a racket. They use different pips. It's Cinderella who uses killer like Sutirtha. Big serves to come for Sutirtha. Twiddle. What's she going to serve with? Served at the short pips, but It seemed to be shown. We could see it from here, so you'd have to imagine Anna Hersey was pretty clear on that. Let's go acing. I have a funny feeling there's an R over there. There's an F. Let's go facing.
A slap shot by Sutirtha Mukherjee, but that block by Anna Hersey, getting her the match point now. 4 match points to defend. And she'll take the match once again. Anna Hersey and her win run in the singles category continues. She defeats Sutirtha Mukherjee, and this is the first time this season that we see Sutirtha losing. Crucial 2 points here by Anna Hersey for her team U Mumba TT, as the tie score is leveled once again. Brilliant performance by the 20-year-old Welsh. And all the tricks, all the tips in the coach's corner to stay calm, to stay towards the center of the table, go towards the forehand side of Sutirtha Mukherjee. It all worked well in the favor of Anna Hersey. And she overtook Sutirtha Mukherjee in that list of backhand winners. Sutirtha Mukherjee taking that first game, and it was just her backhand, something that she can do all day and night. Just be consistent with her backhand placements. That was the story of game number 1, where Anna Hersey tried, but that game went to Sutirtha Mukherjee. But a sign of good player is to make a comeback when you're trailing, and that's what Anna Hersey did in games number 2 and 3. And every game better than the previous one. That's how she got her performance a little more perfect. Listen to her coaches, try to change her placement, and test Sutirtha towards her wide forehand side. Got the game number 2, and in a similar fashion, repeating what she was doing in game number 2. She got the match, got the game number 3 as well, and got 2 extra points for the team. And right as the Dr. Aura, exactly what the coaches had said, you can see most of the placement near the center of the table for Sutirtha Mukherjee. Anna Hersey with that serve placement, more being half long, as you can see 71%, wrote the story with her pen in game number 3. So 3-all after the end of 2 matches, as Anna Hersey will come back alongside Manu Shah. It will be time for mixed doubles right after this break. It is mixed doubles time, And time to welcome once again one of the most threatening pairs in ultimate table tennis, Maria Shao and Satya Gnanasekaran. Undefeated this season so far. In front of them, Anna Hersey and Manush Shah will come back to the table again with work to do. See a lot of young kids playing table tennis, living their dream. And Dream UTT Juniors provides one such platform, the Youth Table Tennis League for under 15 kids. Every morning we see two ties between the exact two teams that play in the evening. And a lot of eyes on these players. As we have seen from the previous season, playing Dream UTT Juniors was Divyanshi Bhaumik, who graduated from here. And now she has made it to the dugout of Dabang Delhi T.T.C, who are in action today. This league is going to culminate on 19th of July, and we will see one of these teams, Tempo Goa Challengers, leading here as well. On top, right behind them is HVR Kolkata Thunder Blaze, U Mumba TT. They were somewhere on the top the last time we saw this points table. But they have one extra game in hand, so the defending champions are looking good here. The Dream UTT Juniors are taking the title defense very seriously. It's time for mixed doubles. And contrary to what we have seen from the last few mixed doubles, this is going to be two pairs, left hand, right hand combination in front of each other, Adam.
Yeah, it's quite pro. I think this is definitely an advantage here. A little look again, you're sharing space in the middle of the table if you've got a lefty and a righty. So how they've been, what's their form? Maria Shao on the left, Satya Gnanasekaran, my biological brother, on the right. Undefeated, 5 of 6 games, a bagel you saw there to start it off. On the other side here, Manush and Anna Hersey, a righty-lefty combo. What form are they in? Well, they were beaten by Bernadette Such and Abhinan PB, who's been quite a player to watch through Ankur Bhattacharjee as well. Sofia Polkanova, Pius Jain. Wow, 2-1 victories all around. Kids enjoying the show, popcorning it up.
U Mumba TT to serve. Love all.
Little ping popcorn there. So here we go, alternating serves every 2 points, alternating shots.
Love one.
And if you're newer to table tennis, in doubles, not only do the players have to alternate shots, you must serve from the right side of the table on diagonal, and players signal to each other under the table between points what their plan is to communicate.
1-all.
There is a certain reputation about Maria Shao and Satya Gnanasekaran that they had created last season itself. And every season we see Dabang Delhi T.T.C building their team around Satya Gnanasekaran, as he's the most consistent player of any franchise. Has played all the seasons for Dabang Delhi T.T.C. But this time they knew exactly who his mixed doubles pair should be. Right at the auctions, they went after Maria Shao.
4
and then
1.
And they got her.
You said went after?
They went for Maria Shao.
Gotcha. For some reason, I thought you said went up to, and I was like, oh man, I just imagined them standing in front of Maria Shao. I'm like, what happened next? Oh, that's as half long as can be. A backbreaker at the butterfly timeout. That ball, wow. For a team that's, to my knowledge, they've won their last 7 encounters, and if they win here tonight, Maria Shao and Satya Gnanasekaran would have the longest win streak of any mixed doubles pair in the history of Butterfly UTT. Said they'd like to get off to a good start and win this game.
1-6.
Unbeaten in the last 7. 7 for 7. Not just a plane, but a statistic here.
And tied up on that list, you will see another pair which has Satya Gnanasekaran. Before that, you see this placement by Satya Gnanasekaran and then the return by Maria Shao.
That was with Sakura Mori, right? That's crazy. Her brother's still coaching at the professional level. This is at least the second time in the last 2 to 3 points now that Maria Shao's team caught off guard. As Nityashree Mani watches on. One of 2 anti-spin players at the adult level here.
8-1.
What normally makes Satyan and Maria so strong is that Satyan's incredibly fast and Maria's incredibly spinny and controlled.
1-9.
But the pressure on the other side, I'm a little surprised, but the first time I saw the pair, Anna Hersey and Manu Shah together, I thought they'd be deadly. They're just so fast.
2-9.
They are looking deadly here. 7 points lead in front of Maria Shah and Satyan Gnanasekaran.
Free.
Contact with the post. The soft touch attempted by Manav there. Manush.
He immediately looked down at his equipment as if to say, is the ball wet? He's still trying to dry off the racket. Three points on the trot, a long way to go. We've seen some comebacks. As Satyan's family there watches on. This one drifts just a little bit long, and Manush is right there to clean it up. Little housekeeping in the building. Ahona, a junior looking to be out here on this court. We'll see. Every year, new players come up. They evolve.
11-4.
They got the first game. Anna Hersey and Manu Shah, in an attempt to disrupt the rhythm of Maria and Satyan, will take a small lead in that tie score. Game 2 will be very interesting right after
And
this.
be prepared for the first ball. Because
Length in the sun.
huh?
Length in the sun.
Yes. But if you play first ball, not bombard, like a lot of spin, it's difficult for everybody, you know? Just be ready with your legs and play a lot of spin. Come on, move more. Fighting. Keep moving, eh?
Keep fighting. Move.
That's a tip there for Satyan Gnanasekaran to unleash that backhand flick that he has whenever he gets a chance. The coach backing his skills. Look at all the winning shots by Manu Shah and Anna Hersey for the left-hand, right-hand pair of Satyan and Maria. And a lot of them on the center, middle of the table. We see this a lot, Adam, in the left-hand, right-hand combination. When you're playing against them, a lot of winners tend to be on the center of the table because of the space created by them.
1 love. One all.
Kill shot, Manush on the parallel right now. We've had some good shots this tie. I think this one right now might be a contender for shot of the tie. Full stroke forehand. Man, Manush,
2-1.
Chinese national team might be recruiting. And a chop block, it doesn't count because Manush hits it a second time. A fun point though. That'll be a fun one for social media. Please explain in the comments section why they don't win this point. Little fortune here for Maria Shao as she turns the corner. I don't know if you use any apps where you need a streak. You're just trying to keep a streak alive. Oh, back edge of the table, Anna Hersey. The reason I bring it up is, in terms of streaks, Maria Shao and Satyan, if they don't win this game, they lose a streak in a major way, one that they won't be able to recover. They can't just buy premium or pro or upgrade their family plan. They've got a 7-match win streak. So this is a must-win game, as is the next for the Dabang Delhi T.T.C's Maria Shao and Satya Gnanashekhar.
Point for the defense.
Butterfly
Defense
timeout.
on point by Maria Shao and Satya Gnanashekhar as they head to the butterfly timeout. And the rally before that, we saw that backhand flick from over the table by Satya Gnanashekhar, and that he does so often that the coaches asked for. Remember, watch on JioHotstar, interact with us, win daily prizes, ask about the nitty-gritties of ultimate table tennis, about table tennis in general. We have our experts Adam Babrao, and very soon we'll see Sharat Kamal joining us again.
6-3.
Sharat knows a thing or two about table tennis. 10-time national champion, poster boy of Indian table tennis. Oh, what touch. Manu Shah leaving it on the opposite side of the table as Satyan starts to turn the corner. Try doing that at home, by the way. Try spinning the ball on your nails.
Wait.
Placement.
4-6.
Forehand flick, one of the best shots in the game. Now, we were looking at the favorite shots. Do you remember what Anna Hersey said for hers? I felt like I heard forehand flick and I matched it to her face.
She did say forehand flick, but Maria Shao was talking about banana being her favorite.
Banana.
7.
Was that favorite food question, or was that for favorite shot?
We're yet to see the banana flick by Maria Shao, but I'm pretty sure that we are talking about favorite shots, and Maria was talking about banana.
So why did Manu Shah say omelet with the side of rice? No, I'm giving you a hard time. Good times, good times. Youssef started it off well, Dabang Delhi. Man, since then, it's been tough. Oh, look at that ball. We've got a new shot of the tie. This right here, Satyan goes flying through. Watch this. Heavy topspin. Sits up. An arm behind the head. You know what? From the first camera angle, it looked way better. It's like when the lights come on in the club, you're like, oh, sorry.
And now it is backhand and the footwork. Satya Gnanashekhar and Maria Shah will reach the game point. And 5 game points to play for.
10.
Much needed point. I mean, Dabang Delhi has had quite a run. Look at this. Look how much blue there is on screen. I see 7 of the last 10 points. 4 of the last 5, and they close it out with the help from the net there just a bit, but it sends it to the decider. And guess what? They've got a chance to protect that precious streak. They've got a chance to break a record. You want to see it live? You're not alone. Stick around. We're coming right back.
You want? I said one side.
Straight.
I tried.
Because when you make this, it's coming like this. Very empty. Very hard to reach the ball.
I tried because everything is a little bit like this.
Okay.
But you...
I'm ready now. Because
Super.
You know,
Again, Manusha, perfect. If you start slowly to spin backhand, just coming. I know. But if she starts backhand, be in the table, I just block. Sometimes this is okay because she has a lot of quality. For example.
When Manush play on you,
Maybe I can block.
don't try to play to Anna.
Yeah.
She plays, Manush play to you for and you play to block parallel.
On the table.
Time.
Receive backhand side, like banana or short.
Good to see Yusuf Abdulaziz there,
Back now.
coming with some
Come on,
readings
come on,
about the
come on,
game
come
of
on.
Manush, as he had spent 3 games with him.
People are watching all around the world right now, on their breakfast breaks, on their lunch breaks, dinner breaks, waking up for a midnight snack. And take a look at this, the winning shots here. Wow. I only see 3 for U Mumba TT. Fascinating. Curious to know what that's about, considering they got 6 points that game.
You receive.
I love it. Good officiating.
U Mumba TT to serve. Love all.
Don't walk away from me, boy. I said you're receiving. You. Not her, you. Full commitment on the step around. Manush makes his move, and when that forehand comes out to play, we saw it earlier in this match, we know that it is dangerous.
Love two.
Back-to-back points and set up by the serve by Anna Hersey and Manush Shah. And this was an outright service point.
I like the idea. Maria Shao looks for the long push. But the precision, oh, big smiles all around right here. The boys are back in town. What an awesome thing to be able to do with your bros. Show up and just be hanging out, front row seats.
3-1.
They might not be front row, but it appeared that way. They were on camera, which is pretty sweet. Their friends are probably all jealous at home, like, how'd they get tickets? Why can't I be on TV watching this live? Remember, tie score right now, dead even. And same with this specific match score, 1 apiece. Oh, short side of parallel. Anna Hersey suffocates this one, takes the ball off the bounce on the rise. Remember, they will switch sides when one pair gets to 5 points. This is the side of the table that's favored. Whoever's been on it. U Mumba TT, the beneficial side now.
Now backhand of Anna Hersey more towards the backhand side of Satya Gnanasekaran with that flick, getting them to the butterfly timeout with a 4-point lead. And they are on course to end the win streak of this pair, if they continue like this.
Satyan's sister in the crowd.
One fight. 1-6.
They are making this a nightmare right now. I like the way Satyan handles it, though. Had a good look, as if to say, okay, now I understand. And so he does. He says, that's what I have to do. When he plays heavy spin, just slow it down and lift a little bit more. He wants to play slow. Okay, Holmes, I'll play slow with you. Deal with that one, Anna. Signal of intention there, what he plans to do on serve.
6-3.
A little more aggressive on this occasion as he's shadow practicing that shot. Wanted to keep it on the table, but a little more punch than he would have liked.
Yeah, that was the first block that I can think of that I've seen in some time. Maria Shao just held the racket up.
4-6.
From 1-5 down at the butterfly timeout. This is an exchange rate that Dabang Delhi can afford. U Mumba, on the other hand, might go into credit card debt. Look at that streak. Okay, 3-3. Oh, beautiful stroke, full extension again using the length of the table. Manu Shah delivering the main course here. The Manush special, the omakase, trust the chef. Maria Shao's got a taste of that left-handed step around soup as well.
Brilliant position. And the footwork by Maria Shah here. Last 4 of the 5 in the favor of Delhi pair. Net comes in the way. Satyan Gnanasekaran plays this shot really well. But fortune favoring Anna and Manush.
Again, the UTT Dream Juniors studying closely. They get to live with and practice with these same pros.
6-8.
Whoa, man. Dabang Delhi. I love that. It's like a silent dance party, except they're wearing AirPods. Heavy push, and Hersey protects with spin. Interesting. I'm not rooting for either side, but it would be pretty heartbreaking to see Satyan and Maria, after all these years, come this far and lose that streak. Break off the net here. Also not to see those kids dancing again, and they were wearing the Dabang Delhi T.T.C clothing. Although that clothing looks sharp, I like that. If that's my size, I might offer her a trade later.
Play.
What are you ready to let go of, Adam?
Well, I'm going to drive a hard bargain. I'm going to see what she's interested in first. Maria Shah with a grunt of effort here, stretching out to cover the table, brings it back on the cross court. And for the first time in a long time, we've got a 2-point streak.
9-8.
Maria Shah and Satyan, if they can win this point, they get the last 2-serve combination in this match. At 9-all. They get it either way. Oh, receive. Satyan's going to quickly apologize to Maria Shah. That one sat up a bit, and Anna Hersey was there. Take a look one more time. He immediately did. He raised his hand and said, my bad, my bad.
8-10.
Took responsibility, but they can only win this on golden point. It's match points.
11-8.
And the match for Anna Hersey and Manush Shah. They have stopped the most threatening streak of the doubles pair of Maria Shah and Satyan Gnanasekaran. They are undefeated no more, as Anna Hersey and Manush Shah taking their team with a 1-point lead in the tie score. Rose to the occasion exactly when it was needed. Manush Shah, he might have conceded the match in that singles category, but when it was time to come back he did. Along with Anna Hersey, a match we will remember. And Maria and Satyan, this pair looked human after ages. A commanding start by Anna and Manush as they got 4-11 the first game in their favor. The first time we saw that a little bit of rhythm is lacking in the pair of Satyan and Maria. Game number 2 was the time to make a comeback. We thought that win streak can stay alive. We saw a lot of great shots by Satyan. That one being the contender of shot of the tie. The forehand, the backhand flicks that he does right from over the table on so many occasions with his footwork. But Manush Shah unleashing his forehand the way he does, finding that space, finding that gap that gets created between Satyan and Maria Shah. They got the third game, they got the match, they ended the streak, and they got their team for the lead. Satyan Gnanasekaran will come back. Some breather for him. He's going to take on Lilian Bade very soon. A lot of short rallies as we see in the mixed doubles category, but 23 of them won by Anna and Manush. So here we go. U Mumba TT in a must-win tie. They have the lead, but they want to take as many points as they can. As Satyan Gnanasekaran will come in front of Lilian Bade. Lilian Bade has defeated Satyan Gnanasekaran thrice in the 3 occasions that they have faced each other. This game is up next. slight edge for U Mumba TT as we get ready for match number 4, the men's singles contest. Satyan Gnanashekaran comes back in front of Frenchman Lilian Bardet. There are some shots that these two players want to steal off each other. What are they? Let's find out.
If there is one thing I could take in from such a game would be his control of the game.
From Lilian Bardet's game, I would like to have his powerful forehand shots.
Well, he already has a powerful backhand flick, Satyan Gnanashekaran. If he can take that powerful forehand shot of Lilian Bardet, that will make him absolutely perfect. Lilian Bardet has gotten the better of Satyan Gnanashekaran every time they have faced each other. The Frenchman finding form now. World Team Table Tennis Championship silver medalist for France quite recently. Just 25 years old. He got completely owned by PB Abhinand in our opening encounter of Ultimate Table Tennis Season 7, but made a quick comeback in front of Adrian Rasapos. In the previous match, he got 2-1 in his favor. On the other side, Satyan Gnanashekaran, the poster boy of Indian table tennis, two-time Olympian and Commonwealth Games gold medalist in the teams category, and the pillar that Dabang Delhi T.T.C rely on year after year. He won against Ricardo Walter, and then came Ankur Bhattacharjee. Lost 2 golden points there. That was one of the best matches that we have seen this season so far. He'll be keen to make a quick turnaround in front of Lilian Bardet and settle that score, the head-to-head that we saw earlier. Radhan Babrao joins us once again. We see this beautiful frame. Crazy camera work shown here. And Adam, we're talking about some of the shots that Lilian and Satyan would like to take from each other. If you were given a chance, I'm sure a lot of people would like to take your snake shot. But given a chance, what are some shots that you will take off the players of Ultimate Table Tennis?
Well, thank you for your kind words there. The forehand, the power of Lilian, I mean, they're completely different games. Satyan is just like the fastest moving. He's got to be half the weight. If this were wrestling, they would be like 3 classes apart.
Dabang TTC to serve. Love all.
That said, they have the same record this season. They've won 2 games and lost 4. See that long stroke there. So the head-to-head, I'm looking up the specifics right here as Pham is in the house. Gnanasekarans. Forehand flick, but a clever idea here that pays off for Lilian Bardet. Leaves it just behind the forehand side of the net for Satyan to try and get in for. Side.
2-1.
We do have that. That's one of the 6 items on the TTR menu.
Fortune by the net, providing this point to Satyan Gnanashekaran. He's fired up right from the beginning.
3-2.
Hasn't happened very much in this season so far that his team has been trailing. Remember, Satyan Gnanashekaran, if he wins his 3-0, can take his team very close to winning one more tie. But U Mumba TT, they don't just have to win this tie, they want to grab as many points as they can.
I think it's fair to say that that's true for all teams, but they need it the most. They're at the bottom of the food chain.
3-4.
Now, Lilian Bardet wanted shot of the tie so bad last season. And he found out that that's me. And so every time, every season, he's like, what about this one? We saw him against Abhinand play a 360 and then another 360 in the next shot. Just trying. But back to your question about what they would take. I told you what Satyan would get from Lilian. Lilian would get Satyan's timing and speed, and on top of the table, short, efficient strokes. Because at the butterfly timeout, Satyan leads 5-4.
almost every season, Satyan Gnanasekaran in his singles matches becomes very crucial for the team. And today he has decided to come fourth in the order of play. As a reminder to all our international fans, you can catch the action of Butterfly Ultimate Table Tennis Season 7 on the YouTube page of Star Sports.
5-4.
Quite deceived there by Satyan Gnanasekaran. Came into the position and almost gave an impression that he is going to go after that, go for that forehand. Powerful shot, but a lot of spin here for Lilian Bardet, getting him the point.
Burned after that shot. This is why you set the alarm when you leave the front door open. Lilian Bardet took the chance as he had to. Thought he had it, the kill, but nope, the speed. Who's there? He's like a shadow.
4-7.
He just doesn't leave you. And a 3-point lead after 3 on the trot.
8-4.
+1. Just keeps adding it up. Remember, Dabang Delhi started off strong. 17 points coming into this. They're the leader of the 3 teams that have only played 2 team ties. Or at least completed them.
5.
We've seen some crazy upsets over the seasons, though. Teams that are last in the league dominating first place team here and there. We've seen semifinals where someone who was beaten in the season crushed, put the right lineup together, and someone came through clutch. You never know on any given day which athlete is going to have a peak performance or what the matchups are going to be.
We've seen a lot of what we can call it upsets in the individual matchups also. As Saili Vani got a match against Manika Batra. Ankur Bhattacharjee defeating Satyan Gnanasekaran after the kind of head-to-head that they had. That's all the fun that Butterfly Ultimate Table Tennis brings every year. And this response by Satyan Gnanasekaran, just talking about being at the right place at the right time. His block was there. And Adam, any thoughts on that being a contender for the shot of the tie?
Oh, it's funny. While you were commentating, I was whispering in the producer's ear. I was like, psst, hey, I think that's the new shot of the tie. Oh! Edge of the racket and straight to the temple. He's fine. So 4 points and 4 points. It's been a streaky game. But a big one to take back the reins, control of the steering wheel here. You don't want to give back this serve at 9-all. Satyan has been wonderful in the short game.
Almost the same fashion in which Lilian Bardet had conceded the previous point. He gets it. Both the occasions, the forehand, powerful shots, failing to land on the table.
I would say Lilian Bardet is confident. I wouldn't say Lilian Bardet conceded. Good times, good times. Oh, the chop from behind the table. Satyan did everything right. He played it smart. He tried to play a slow spin just to keep it out of the net and make it drop at the feet of Bardet. That's what it looked like to me. He gave him the runaround. That's always frustrating when you're the one at the table. That said, the man who is back in no man's land is 1 point closer to the finish line.
Too much power there.
Golden
And
point.
for the first time this evening, we are going to see it, what we call it, say it with me, Adam. The
Golden points.
20th of the season. And the third time in the last two matches that Satya Gnanasekaran gets into this position. He'd lost two of them in front of Ankur Bhattacharjee. Time for the redemption. Lost one again
10.
as the Frenchman takes the first game.
To U Mumba.
Lilian Bade was trailing 8-4 in front of Gnanasekaran. And now getting this game, getting U Mumba TT 2 points ahead of Dabang Delhi T.T.C. Game number 2 right after this.
You don't have to play. You don't have to rush to the ball. You've got so much time.
Yeah, but 3 times
I know. Okay, yeah.
It's okay, it's okay.
Listen now.
Empty service, no side spin. Because he receives so good like this one. But empty straight service, he receives not so good. Trust me.
But he don't miss from backhand. Like I saw very good. He's playing 1-2.
Yeah.
Time.
If you play quality, it's for him also. Here, play first ball bomba. So play more quality first ball. And be ready, because they put always short forehand after a service. Be ready there. Be ready there.
Yeah, be ready on your short forehand side.
Come on, come
and
on.
all your serves might come in that side. That's the suggestion for Satya Gnanasekaran, who loses one more golden point. Most of the winners by Lilian Bade, half long and long placed. Some around the center of the table, but more often than not, wide from Satya Gnanasekaran.
Second game. U Mumba to serve. Love all.
I was so curious what you were going to say when you started that sentence with most of the winners. I was just like, how's this one going to end? Because they just seem so random. But yeah, almost nothing short. Rarely will there be a short winner.
One love.
I think it really showed that he's just constantly mixing it up. Lilian Bade has a very good backhand, but he'd much prefer his forehand.
Love 2.
Short placement there by Satya Gnanasekaran, getting Lilian Bade the point. And you see, Satya Gnanasekaran has played 3 golden points this season. Lost all of them.
1, 2.
And the last game that Lilian Bade won on the golden point was his first golden point this season. Making a case for himself, Satya Gnanasekaran, to end the games early. But here's Bade with a strong start in game 2 as well.
Where'd it go?
2.
Which direction? Want to see a magic trick? I'm going to make this ball disappear. No, he hit the back edge of the table and it shot straight behind him. You got to turn it around. It's when the target's over here. Just imagining someone holding a
3 all.
what do you call a BB gun backwards? That said, tied up at 3 points apiece now. You ever wonder what Lilian Bade is going to look like when he's 60?
Someone with a lot of swag. If he keeps that headband intact.
And a lot of sweat maybe too. Good drive there inside the table.
3, 4.
Eager to know what are your thoughts on how Lilian Bade will be when he's 60.
Let 3, 4.
Probably wrinklier, but more distinguished. I'll bet he'll wear a suit. He'll still be super fit.
5, 3.
They're athletes.
Butterfly timeout.
as we come into the butterfly timeout. There are athletes that you see in jackets at halftime shows, and you're like, that person was a legend? What? That won't be Lilian Bardet. People will be like, were you a professional athlete? And they'll be like, yeah, I was. Speaking of professional athletes, who's getting ready? Anusha Kutumbale. Getting in over the table. I like this.
5.
She's not just shadow practicing, she's shadow having a full-on extensive point. Good spin though, the step around, the pressure. Satyan securing it with that spin.
Talked about Lilian Bardet's forehand right at the beginning. He's winning in that category currently in front of Satyan.
That said, he knows to expect it and he tempts him. He dangles a step around on a nice string on that backhand corner. Take this, nope. Handles the heat. Satyan in the position, plays it right back down the line.
5 all.
What an unusual ball.
6.
This is one of the highest, if that was intentional, topspin shots that wasn't a lob. From that close to the table, that's quite unusual. Good placement here. Sending Bardet on a run. Yeah. I love it. Bam behind. Satyan here needs to turn the score around.
That's his favorite shot. And that's our favorite shot of Satyan Gnanasekaran too. With the ease with which he does this, Adam.
We were looking at the tie trend before. That's why there was so much orange up there.
6.
U Mumba has taken 5 of the last 6 games in this team tie. Nails him in the crossover.
6.
And Satyan, yep, crowd behind him. And just the opposite, 5 of the last 6 points for Satyan in this specific game. Yep. Sometimes you just got to take a deep breath and go, you know what? This starts now.
9. 6.
A little bit of fortune here for Satyan. Lilian looking for, well, clean play. Obviously, it's not intentional. He's just looking to win here. Satyan 2 points away from leveling the score line.
7.
Right behind him is Lilian Bardet. This is not the first time we have seen this. Satyan Gnanasekaran gets into the position early, unleashes his forehand, but net comes in the way. Talking to himself, reminding himself how to make that perfect.
Doesn't seem too pleased.
7. 9.
Lilian Bardet is going to take his time now as if to say, no, you don't get to control me. It's my serve. Good recovery of the net here. Bardet right back in it. If Bardet takes this game, he takes the match. You don't have an Adam's apple. Ahona, she was checking. They have it, it's just not so pronounced.
8. 9.
One of the best rallies we've seen, and Satyan with the suffocating speed sets up 2 game points to send this to the third as a decider.
He would be keen to wrap this up right here. Doesn't want to see that golden point where
10.
he has
8.
not found victory yet.
Oh, there it is! A step around from Bardet as he rocks back on the heels. And the open table was all Satyan's. There's satisfaction, and then there was that point right there. That has got to be one of the best feelings for Satyan. And on the other side, well, yin to your yang. Stick around, the decider's coming right up.
you step around, you are there late. Play backhand. You have very good backhand today. So believe in your backhand. Exactly. Stay in the table.
Too much ready in backhand and then you play in quality from the backhand.
Yes, but because if you play ready forehand, it's difficult for you. It's difficult for you.
Just two things. Your service sometimes is very good. The play just gives you serve. You cannot do anything.
Yes.
Your service short to backhand also very good.
No, but something is banana, slow and ugly.
But he make for you no spin. And you go like this. Wait and play spin to his backhand. Just wait, spin. No bomba. Only spin to his backhand.
But it's coming high and...
I know, but it's empty.
Time!
Who empty? Joe!
Nice to see there Regan Albuquerque and Yusuf Abdulaziz stepping in with their readings.
Yeah, just
And
remember.
what was so much better about this discussion was Satya Gnanashekaran acknowledging how Lilian Bade has been playing well on his backhand side. Sign of a great player. But look at all the winners by Satya Gnanashekaran all across the table, Adam.
Yeah, pretty good mix. Just that one close to the middle. Everything else seems like it's allergic. But those three to the forehand, one of those is going to be that satisfying finish. We saw some counters. Man, pretty good mix. Okay, short shot in there, short to the forehand, but the winners deep on the table. The short shots are the ones that set up
Third game,
the winners long.
Dabang Delhi T.T.C to serve.
And if Satyan wins this game,
Love all.
this will be the third day back-to-back when we will head into the women's singles match to find out the winner of the tie. We love contests like that. No complaints.
Indeed we do. Weird way to make an ace here. Changing it up, Satyan on serve.
1-all.
Good pressure with the forehand. Bardet from the baseline takes advantage as it drifts just a little bit long. Speaking of long, this serve carries way long. Satyan opens confidently with his backhand. You don't think of Satyan as a guy who's got a ripping opening backhand, but then he did that.
2-all.
He's generally more compact and efficient. He's fast. That's what makes him tough to play. But the game is nuanced. Satyan specifically. Oh, catches the edge, but it's a wonderful shot either way. Would have been tough to counter. Take a look. Heavy spin comes in nice and low. Satyan, short stroke, casual.
3-2.
Forehands are on golden point now.
3-all.
Will remain like that. Satya Gnanashekaran got into the position once again but could not find the other side of the net.
Surprise, surprise, a little forehand flick comes out. Satyan fired up there playing that shot. Can you imagine if your family were in the commentator's box right now cheering you on? What a cool job to have. Your family shows up at your office and cheers for you.
5-3.
Another point to set up
Timeout.
a lead at the butterfly timeout for Satya Gnanashekaran. He's making a habit of this, taking the leads and leading his team Dabang Delhi T.T.C. So important for him to win this game. Satya Gnanashekaran rising to the occasion time and again. Pressure on the Frenchman.
Let's go raving.
5-3.
I think every time we see that kid in the crowd, we should cover up a different letter and try to make up the third word. Good parallel backhand here from Bardet. His first points on this side of the table since last game. which worked out in Satyan's favor. In short, Satyan is on the more successful side of the table now.
Let.
Ooh.
5,
nice.
4.
It's pretty funky. Well, now, the compliment that Satyan gave about Lilian's backhand deserves an even bigger compliment, because that second shot in this rally was killer.
Fight it. Go on, go on, go on.
Let.
He took the ball himself. He took the ball out of the box from the assistant umpire. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. He's just got so much adrenaline pumping right now. I'm surprised he didn't take it out of his hand before the throw. I think the assistant was like, here, you can have it. Like feeding an animal with sharp claws. You're just like, no, I'll leave it here.
Soft touch for Satyan Gnanasekaran, and Lilian Bade again trying to unleash that forehand.
Yeah, Satyan side swiping that, giving it a good left swipe, as if to say I'm a married man. Now he put side spin on it, changed the pace. Backhand serve comes out. Uh-oh, not into the net. And he secures it this time. It was a deja vu. That's why I said not into the net, because last time that rally played out almost exactly the same, except Satyan had learned quickly. Spins it slowly, lifts it. That was caution. He plays for position in that point. When you've got your opponent that far behind the table, you don't have to kill it. Savi, do you play chess?
To a certain extent, Adam, I play a little bit of chess.
It's sort of like if you have better positioning and pieces on the board, you don't have to try to checkmate right away. You can trade pieces. Same idea out here. When you have better position, you don't have to finish right away. You can hold your position.
7, 8.
Satyan into the lead now. And the placement getting him the point once again. That long rally where Lilian Bade could not win the point, the reaction around his dugout was very interesting.
That lean right there was a pretty crazy lean. The upper body had to completely get out of the way. Satyan had him pinned, so it seemed. Camp Bardet back there, U Mumba TT. John Murphy, and on the other side, Vijay Modak, of course, the other side. Dabang Delhi, 8 points apiece in this decider. Oh, backhand turned up.
Not at all easy. Manushka acknowledges he appreciates. Straight from the other side, down the line.
8, 9.
Now Lilian Bade is in the lead.
Funky spin! He does a corkscrew. There's side spin on this, so he guides it up, hitting it on the axis of the ball. This is something fascinating. Heavy side spin there, net, and he just guides it up, and the ball jumps just a little bit into Satyan, but again, the table's fast. 2 match points for T-Rex. First time the nickname has come out this match.
And T-Rex takes it. And out comes his signature celebration. Match for Lilian Bade.
U Mumba wins the match.
And a big one in front of Satyan Gnanasekaran. That head-to-head will stay in his favor. And U Mumba TT now just 1 game away from winning the first tie this season. This was much needed. And Lilian Bade, he takes it, he steps up exactly when it was needed from him. After that result by Manu Shah in the singles category, it was down to Lilian Bade. And now he has left the task for Anusha Kutumbule to get the tie for the team. It was a close encounter, and another golden point that does not go in the favor of Satyanyana Shekaran. 16 forehand winners for Lilian Bade and 12 on the backhand side. Very good all-round performance by Bade. The first game, it showed the strengths of both the players, with Lilian Bade going after that forehand again and again, and Satyanyana Shekaran coming close to the table, taking those flicks from over the table, finding those angles in front of Bade. But we saw the golden point, and we saw one more time Satyanyana Shekaran losing the golden point, as we have seen a lot of times this season. Game 2 was time for Satyan to make a comeback, and comeback he did with some of the best shots that we have seen today. Finding exactly where to place it on many occasions when he saw an opening and Lilian Bade was sent away from the table on one side of the table. Game 2 going in the favor of Satyanyana Shekaran. He came back for the decider. And T-Rex, after conceding a huge lead in front of Satyanyana Shekaran, made a comeback, got the game, got the match. And once again, look at this, all the winners all across the table. It was a lot about moving and footwork, and Lilian Bade was perfect in that category. Half on the placements for most of the winners once again in front of Satyanyana Shekaran. So at the end of 4 matches, U Mumba TT just 1 point away from winning this. Time for women's singles, and Maria Shah, who could not keep one streak going alongside Satyanyana Shekaran, the win streak of theirs, can keep the win streak of Dabang Delhi T.T.C if she wins all 3 games. For Anusha Kutumbule, who lost her first match 0-3, just has to win 1 game to get this tie for U Mumba TT.
Love one.
Starts with a point in her favor. Possibly one of the longest rallies that we have seen today. And point for Anusha Kutumbule. She's made a good adjustment after being defeated by Sofia Polkanova. Testing Maria Shah on this occasion, and after a few returns on the forehand side, one surprise on the backhand of Maria. First points for Maria Shao. She has won one and lost one so far. Got some tough contests so far in front of her. Lost to Zhang Jian in the previous match, but a good solid start by Anusha Kutumbale. And Adam, there's a discussion that I was having with Sharat Kamal the other day. We do not see a lot of left-handed women Indian table tennis players. And hence, for players like Anusha Kutumbale, they do not have a lot of practice in front of southpaws. How do you see a matchup like that and the start that Anusha Kutumbale has got after being owned by Sofia Polkanova, who is also a southpaw?
1-4.
Yeah, it just goes to show you that exposure is so important, right? If you keep your kids inside all the time, they're going to grow up being allergic to dust or dirt. You just got to get some dirt on your hands. You got to get some experience against choppers and left-handed players.
4-2.
This is actually years and years ago. So Opendro, who has a club here in Goa, is a chopper. India doesn't have a lot of choppers. We've got one Indian chopper in the league this season. I don't know if we'll see her play, but quite a start here at the butterfly timeout. Anusha Kutumbale. This is another example where if you looked at this by world rankings, on paper, you'd think surely Maria Shao 3-0. But au contraire, mon frère. Little would you know that India runs deep. India's got more people in line than the Pussycat Dolls.
5-2.
Just ready to fill the spot of anyone who has an injury, catches a fever. India runs deep.
And just to add some context in that difference to what you said, Anusha Kutumbale is currently world ranked 198. With Maria Shao ranked 55. That's the difference.
Good spin here. Again, not so many women in India using inverted rubber on both sides of their racket, meaning that's smooth and spinny. If you were here from the top of the broadcast, which you should be if you're trying to win an iPhone 17, you probably caught Table Tennis 101. She's using the racket that I was talking about. Smooth and spinny on both sides. Maria Shao the same, but that's true of, I think, every foreign woman here, except for Yang Zilio. It's possible there's another one, but it's India that has a whole bunch of funky rubbers on the women's backhands and just some side. But this wasn't about funky rubber, this was funk in the hand. She plays a soft, awkward spin shot. Yeah. Interesting time right now. John Murphy, almost looking in disbelief. He's like, all you have to do is get 1 out of 3. She's like, well, I'm going to go for 3 out of 3. How about that? Same pattern, I like it. The dummy loop, the garage door opener where her elbow and her wrist stay parallel so she doesn't get that snap for extra spin. They can go back and forth like this. That score trend's fine with Anusha.
6-7.
Point for consistency here for Maria Shao. Just had to be there, stay there, keep returning, and a block working wonders in the center of the table.
So right now, no inertia for Anusha. It's Maria Shao with a 2-point combination here. Extra spin right into the crossover. I saw Anusha after her first match, and I said, hey, I was impressed. She's like, yeah, you could have played better. I was like, I know you could have, but I was still impressed. It's always cool to see people before they're major international stars that are already clearly quite capable of being that. Perfect combination. The first spin shot lands just behind the net. On the table, watch where this one lands. It's very shallow. That forces Maria to change her timing and play it more passively. I mean, not forces necessarily, but when you're ready for a ball to come deep, and you have to adjust like that, it takes you out of your rhythm. And good closure on the blocking game. She guides it forward, and Anusha earns 4 tie points.
This is big. This is big for U Mumba TT and Anusha Kutumbale. Maria Shah will test her. We have seen turnarounds from this position. Just last evening, we saw Saili Vani making a comeback from exactly this position. And some stunning returns by Maria Shah. Can we see that again, Adam?
Sure, check it out. Replay. It's what you asked for. Seatbelt shot across the chest, abbreviated Maria Shah. Still 2 more tie points. She's got the serves to do it if she needs the second one. Dun-dun.
3 back-to-back points for Shah. Just need to be composed here. Anusha Kutumbale, it's her serve.
Well, now she tried the long serve. 4 game points saved, and now, in a crucial moment, it's not only a tie point. You know what it is? Say it with me. Golden points.
Maria takes it. A comeback to remember. And she tested Anusha Kutumbala. And she will take this game, and a very important point for Dabang Delhi T.T.C. Tie still not decided. This is what great players are made of. Game number 2 comes soon.
Exactly. If you push long, you have time. But be ready, like in the table. Off contra and play more. Contra spin to forehand.
What she tries to do, she make when you come in.
So I cannot play short.
Yeah. So and after hitting the first ball, you spin the first ball. The next she does only diagonal here. One ball you have to keep your second ball just on top.
Yes.
Just on top. First ball.
So Maria Shah showing years of experience in that game number 1.
If you play fast.
Testing Anusha Kutumbale and getting game. And an important point. She was trailing 10-6, let me remind you. And look at all the winners. 50% half long, 50% long. Most of them towards the wide forehand side of Anusha Kutumbale. And 3 winners on the backhand side.
Level.
Clear brief for Anusha. Get 1 game at least. Well, she started strong in game number 1 as well. Good first point for her.
It's not easy getting that last point in a game. It's the toughest one. Oh, what a block. Maria Shah stops traffic and sends it back the other way. Sorry, U-turn. This side of the freeway is closed. Yoink. Chop block action. Oh, so casual, Maria Shah. Just strolling. Break off the net here.
1-2.
After being up 10-6 with tie points, knowing that, yeah, by world ranking, by most standards, just getting 1 would be awesome. Ooh.
3-1.
Bit of fortune yet again. We've seen crazier things happen. Reek Tennyson, man, there's so many names in India that have come off the bench and just become heroes.
3-2.
This season particularly, we are seeing a lot of Indian players showing a lot of promise. Soon enough, we'll see Cinderella Das back in action. He has had some start.
Yeah, My goodness.
And one of our favorites has to be the rise of Abhinand.
Yeah, both sides. We've got, man, Butterfly UTT Season 7 has already just been such an awesome opportunity to discover the future stars.
The first look of Divyanshi Bhaumik was also extremely impressive. I'm pretty sure that she'll be back in action soon.
Third one this game. All that to say that table tennis is 4-all. Am I forgiven? Enough time has passed?
That was great.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate
Every
it.
moment is a TT moment.
Ah, I was late for the moment. But not Anusha. Anusha could do that. Right on top of the bounce. And in the butterfly timeout, timing is everything. Loving that black pink in your area. To get a passive receive from Maria Shao there. Anusha immediately took control.
She knows one thing. She knows that getting that start is just halfway done. You're halfway there. If you're interacting with us, you can win daily prizes. Just keep at it. And by the end of it, you can win a iPhone 17.
That's better than 17 iPhone 1s. Although they are collector's item, I guess they'd be collector's items, 17 of them. You just have to act like it's the only one each time you sell one of your 17. The lines.
6-5.
Maria Shao under pressure. Getting some coaching from the crowd. Hello, love the fashion. We'll talk after the show. We'll talk.
She has made her notes.
You think she's wondering what I have to trade? Probably with the notepads full of. Oh, now we're talking speed. Maria Shao opens it up. Anusha says, yep, I can hang. I'm down. A distinguished stash in the crowd amidst a bunch of beards.
Nice spin there by Anusha Kutumbale, deceiving Maria Shao, bringing a smile on the face of this viewer here. Gets into the lead once again. Can she close this one?
Well, it won't be 10-6 again this time around. Interesting. If she makes that shot, it's likely to win the rally. She goes for a slightly flatter shot. Now, when people ask about the pips that many of the Indian women have on one side of the racket, there's something to be said about the strength it takes to spin consistently and still drive forward, as opposed to, say, a slapping shot. Anusha's taking her chances, says Maria Shao's solid in the spin game. She knows that. But a good forehand flick. One of the toughest shots in the game. Do you know the difference in their ages? Savi.
Just doing a quick math here. Maria Shao, 31 years old, and 8 years younger is Anusha Kutumbale. As Maria Shao gets into another position where she was ready to play that, but Anusha Kutumbale is leveling things here. Remember, it will be the tie for U Mumba TT if Anusha gets this game.
Short side of the table, took her chances. Maria Shao in control. That's the balance. Anusha spins a little bit more, and it gives Maria Shao time to work with. It gives her security to make the shot, but Maria Shao's had the answer. Match point for Maria Shao.
And the match as well.
11-9. Game 2, Dabang Delhi
Maria
TTC.
Shao showing what experience does. From 6-10 down in game number 1, clinical in game number 2. The decider of the tie right after this.
First of all, I can't play to
But in receive, you are so passive. Yeah, you just push. Yes, exactly. Of course.
Time!
A close game number 2, but Maria Shao takes that. Back-to-back winners for her. And for the third time in the last 72 hours, we are seeing a game number 15 to determine the winner of the tie. That's the drama at Ultimate Table Tennis. Anusha Kutumbale, she had to win 1 out of 3. The first 2 has gone to her opponent. Can she stay calm? Can she get one?
It's a good start here, opening spin. Again, the in and out game. Anusha's used very well. This is a trick that Jan Ove Waldner played incredibly well throughout his career. Timo Boll just the same. And Anusha had the break off the top of the net, but Maria survives it somehow. Remember, the winner of this game wins the tie for their team. We knew from the start Anusha only needed 1. She did a wonderful job to go up 10-6. Maria Shao's experience, she's strong. But a flat hit to power, gets a little height on the ball. Anusha cannot win this match, but she can win this tie. Sounds crazy, but that's the math coming into this. We knew it, the context. Stakes is high.
She has been given this opportunity once again, as she has Nitishri Mani waiting in the dugout. Both these players, they lost their opening matches, but it was Anusha Kutumbale that the team management stuck with. They have the belief. Can she provide the result? She's leading currently.
From this camera angle, you can appreciate how fast they move. It's so glamorous, the sport. I love seeing that rally from where we saw it. Another look, a little different perspective here. The timing, the speed. Maria Shao. They're just constantly moving to not only threaten the opponent, but respond to the opponent's incoming threats. It's fast. Mixing it up like a turntable out here. The tables will turn when one player reaches 5 points, or at least the players will turn around it.
Yes, play.
Little break here for Maria Shao. I was surprised at the shot selection from Anusha there. But if she makes it, hey, technique is whatever works. Quote Alan Levin. Those flatter shots here, she's using the length of the table, so she has the margin. Doesn't need as much spin. That's the compromise. You either, as we come into the butterfly timeout, play heavy spin or a flatter shot there, which she does twice in a row, and Maria has to lift to keep it up and out of the net. I wonder if we'll see a Kosh Paul this season. I wouldn't be surprised if we do. I know He got his stitches out a few days ago.
Wait. Yes, 3-5.
Another point for her. She has been here in this match before with a lead. But Maria Shah knows how to make a comeback. Knows the task in hand.
Licked. Three, 6.
And now on the forehand side of Anusha Kutumbule, Maria Shah with an excellent response. But for Akash Pal to play, Adam, Manu Shah will have to make way for him.
Oh yeah, hadn't really considered that. That changes the equation. I like the idea here from Anusha. She's tried this, and she's played it effectively on several occasions. This awkward backhand that gets a slow pop-up. Still a 1-point lead. Anusha needs to make good with this serve. But Maria with the steady spin on the parallel ties it up at 6 points apiece.
3 back-to-back points. And once again, something that we have seen in game number 1, Anusha Kutumbule getting a comfortable lead and then the nerves come into play.
You can feel when it's the flatter shot, and you can understand that. That one was a little bit more at the center of the table. If she makes it, sure, it's tough. Maybe security. Watch this finishing shot. I think it's enough to hit it fast and flat to the length of the table with the backhand. Break off the net to level it up. Again, when she gets to that point in the rally where it sits up just a little bit, if she can flat hit it deep into Maria Shah's backhand, spin is security. Shallow spin, follow it up with a quick flatter shot. Let's see.
Yes, play.
Taking a long, slow smell of the finger in the crowd. There it is. Serve sets up the ball for the flat hit on the length of the table. The Dabang Delhi fans in the house. Mariam Al-Hodabi, an African Games champion alongside Youssef, her husband in table tennis. That combination is so good, and it works this time. That slow dummy loop. Then she pounces on the next ball. Anusha has had bigger advantages than this. That's the one. Maria knows it's funky and says, I don't want to try to spin this back. I'm going to play underspin. I'm playing defensively. 3 in a row compared to the 4 in a row before her. But before this, it was 6 of the last 10. And Maria Shah is not going to have the last 2 serve combination. The question is, will she be against 2 tie points? It's amazing how fast you have to learn in this sport. You have to lecture yourself between points. That's a little far back behind the table for a flatter shot. You can understand. Let's see. She set it up well on the serve last time. This is far from out of the question.
And it was just yesterday that we saw the tie getting decided by a golden point. We're not that far today. It's very important for Anusha to get this one.
Parallel backhand sets up another tie point. If you include the golden point, this is number 6. Tie point for U Mumba TT, courtesy of Anusha Kutumbule.
the second time in this match, right after reaching the tie point, we are going to see what we call it, Adam, a golden point. 22nd of the season and second time in the last 2 days that the tie gets decided by a golden point.
What an incredible way to finish! A fine balance, and she's going to be carried out of here on a throne. One game, and it felt like an eternity of opportunity, but to get that last point, this point was incredibly well played. She was looking for the flat hit, but she never succumbed. She kept spinning until she could get a ball a little bit higher, and then she drilled it with placement, backed Maria off the table, and kept her there. That right there was some incredible play, some very high IQ play, and also an incredible way to finish on golden point. She would have not been able to sleep tonight if she didn't capture this after being up 10-6 in game one. But after 17 shots, there's the pressure. Now she's in control, and she walks out of here a hero. Jay Modak breaking barriers, and he's on the court. Anusha Kutumbale, what a day.
Well, tell your friends, inform your family, because the action at Butterfly Ultimate Table Tennis is peaking now. Maria Shah might have won the match, but it was Anusha Kutumbale who got her team the first tie this season. The defending champions have found that spot, had found the right time to make a comeback. Another match where we saw 2 golden points, but it was Maria Shah who showed a lot of composure in that game number 1, where Anusha Kutumbale had set up the game point and the tie point with 4 points lead. But it was the experience of Maria Shah that got us to the golden point. She got the golden point, and another point for Dabang Delhi T.T.C. The second game slightly better for Shah, where she tested Anusha Kutumbale. There were some placements that was so perfect that Anusha just could not do anything about them. And then came game number 3, the game of persistence, the game of being there, the game of constantly just backing your abilities. And Anusha Kutumbale, in some of the longest rallies that we have seen today, found the exact same spot from where she could have won them. And this one, the longest rally of the tie possibly. After 17 shots, Anusha Kutumbale finally getting a reason to celebrate. That look might not tell you the entire story, because it involved a lot of hard work. And Anusha Kutumbale finally getting her team the tie that they desperately needed. Most of the winners for Kutumbale spread across the table for Maria Shah, but if you look at the winners of Maria Shah, they were sent wide away from the reach of Anusha Kutumbale on maximum occasions. So finally a tie for U Mumba TT. Dabang Delhi T.T.C saw the first loss this season, but they will be happy to grab the 7 points that they did. 3 matches going in the favor of U Mumba TT, but it was Yusuf Abdulaziz set things up in front of Manu Shah. So Tirtha Mukherjee getting that 1 point, and Anna Hursti being in the scheme of things once again. The good rise for Dabang Delhi T.T.C as they are right behind them for Goa challengers. U Mumba TT, who were languishing at the bottom, they have taken a step ahead, but PBG Pune Jaguars have 1 extra tie in hand, so they can also make that climb. But at least some results going in their way, as U Mumba TT will back themselves that they can be there. Time for the post-match ceremonies.
And breathe. The last game of the last match went to golden point. And it was Anusha who got that win, the first win for the defending champions this season, and it could not have come in a more dramatic style. You can see what it means to everybody around the players as well, their families, their coaches, everyone surrounding them. This is the drama that we absolutely love. I have our studio expert Adam Bobro joining me. Adam, how much did you enjoy the tie today?
I didn't want to leave the commentary booth. I wanted to watch till the very last shot. This last point was epic. Truly a test of everything, mental, physical. Anusha played her heart out, and that 6-10 comeback in the first Maria Shao was crazy good. But Anusha, this is sort of what UTT does. We show the world how strong India is and how many young players are capable of beating world-class players, even if they're over 100 world ranking places away.
Absolutely. We saw that happen first when Abhinand beat Lilian Barde as well. And then today again, it's okay if Anusha has lost the match 2-1, but it's that 1 point that she picked up against Maria Shao that has given her all the confidence to keep her going, to spur her on, because she won it on a golden point. So it's not just the physical conditioning, it's also the mental conditioning, the mental strength that the young Indian players are getting out of butterfly ultimate table tennis. And this is exactly why this league was conceptualized. It was formed to help the Indian players grow. I mean, I can wax lyrical about the way these young Indian players have been talking about.
Yeah, wax on, wax on.
Well, let's take a look at the... Okay, we'll take a look at the order of play and let's see if Adam can just give us a rerun of how the day panned out.
Oh yeah, I mean, right from the start, Youssef Abdelaziz was strong, taking the win over Manoush, who's standing next to me now, so I'm going to say nice things about him. Sutirtha Mukherjee with her killer forehand and her really spinny backhand. But Anna Hersey turned things around, found out the antidote, figured out how to take care of business, ending the dream run of Maria Shao and Satyan. It was Manoush Shah and Anna Hersey, the first to do it in 7 attempts by others throughout the league. Lilian Barde, man, what a strong turnaround. His backhand came in clutch for a guy who's such a forehand dominating player. And the last one was as drama as could be. So I think we'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Yeah, we have someone who's going to add to the drama here. Manush joins us. Manush, I know from the very first time you and I have been talking back at the hotel saying, when are you going to get me on the show? And I promised you your first win, and there you are. How does it feel? Just got the monkey off your back.
Yes, I mean, really satisfying to get that first victory. We didn't start off so good. We had back-to-back losses and very happy to bounce back.
You seem to have lost your voice a little bit. Just talk to me about that last golden point with Anusha and just the dugout and just all the emotions. You all were at the edge of your seats just like us.
Very positive. I feel that we were very enthusiastic towards the end because we were all very hungry for the first win. The team was very motivated, the bench was very hot, and we were very happy that Anusha played a fantastic match. Even though she was down 2-0, she could come back in the third, which was really something that we all are proud of.
And that too in a golden point, Manush, and that's something very different about butterfly ultimate table tennis. And someone like Anusha, you know, it's also a mental challenge. We were talking about it. It's not just the physical fitness and the skills. And just look, Jay Modak's jumped onto the FOP to just give her a hug.
No, I mean, as I said, it was really special for the win because first time she was competing in this UTT format. It's not easy for somebody who comes as young as she is, and also with the experience which she has is not massive, not so big as compared to Maria. So very, very happy for her and very happy for the team to take the first win today.
Now, Manush, let's talk about your mixed doubles. Coming into this, when we talked about it, Satyan Maria had 7 wins out of 7. They were undefeated. This is the first time that they've picked up a victory in 7 outings, and it was you and Anna. Just talk us through what are the visuals that you're seeing on the screen in front of you. Just talk your feelings out loud.
Yeah, I mean, me and Anna, we both are very fast, and we know that what level we can bring in on the table. At the same time, we didn't perform so good as per the expectations in the first 2 matches, but now that we defeated one very solid pair, I think we are back, and we are back with a bang. So we'll be looking forward for the match tomorrow.
Manoush, you're a crazy fast player. I think you're so deadly. You're the highest world-ranked Indian male player alongside Manav Tucker ever. And today was big. You finally shut down such a strong team. What does it take for you? What do you bring to this? And how much of, I'd say, the pairing matters? How much of it is chemistry for you?
Definitely very important. I feel coming into UTT is always special to have that chemistry with the mixed doubles partner. Considering Anna, she is a fantastic player. Along with that, that's not the only thing that matters, but she's amazing for the team and also as a human being. I really I really enjoy her company, and something that me and John, being her personal coach, it helps a lot that we try to bring in more chemistry to the game, and we are very happy that we could get the first victory, and I think we will not stop anytime soon.
That's the way of the defending champions. But tell me, Manoj, do you all also have a say in who will be the mixed doubles pairing? Do you talk to John? Do you talk to Jay and say, Anna and I want to go up? And we were probably guessing that Satyan's going to come on with Maria. Do you have a say in that with the coaches?
Yeah, I mean, we are very open considering the conversations that we have along with the coaches. We have multiple options, though it looks like that me and Anna would be the pair for the season, but we also have very special Akash Pal, who is now 100% fit and ready to roar for the team. So that's also one aspect that we consider now, and we'll be looking forward for some amazing mixed doubles matches. Now that we have the rhythm, I think we would like to continue with that.
And Manoj, we look forward to keeping our promise with you. Every time you win, we're getting you right here in the show to talk to us. So more wins coming up then.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you for talking to us. We'll take a look at the points table now. And with that win, it was 8 points for U Mumba TT. And that has propelled them to the 6th position. They've only moved 1 level up. They were at the bottom of the table at the beginning of this tie, and now with 19 points, and that clearly shows you how tight things can get. This is how close this competition can be, because every point matters. And Dabang Delhi T.T.C picked up their first loss of the season, but this is the best loss you can have, 7-10. So not all is lost. This is second on the table, so nothing's lost. Well, we saw some fantastic shots today. Let's take a look at our Bisleri shot of the tie for 20,000 rupees, sponsored by Bisleri. It goes to Satyan Gnanasekaran. He collects the award from Ankit Bhatia, ITTF Foundation.
All right, hope you got a seat nearby if you're not sitting down already, because you're about to be absolutely on your feet for this one. Cross court, speedy Satyan. Check this out. That's one of those points where you feel like this is a free space on your bingo card. And he's like, no, psych. No free space on this bingo card. Satyan with the Bisleri shot of the tie.
Well, there's shots and there's rallies and there's a lot of skill and a lot of technique, but we keep talking about mental conditioning also comes into play, and there's also IQ that comes into play. So our ChatGPT Match IQ Player of the Tie, sponsored by ChatGPT for 25,000 rupees, is Maria Shao. She collects the award from Ramon Ortega Montez, ITTF Foundation.
Maria Shao mentally had to be so incredibly strong that when she retires from table tennis, I wouldn't be surprised if she's hired by CIA or some government agency, because yeah, this brain, she can do whatever she wants in life. Down 6-10, 5 straight tie points. She really broke the handcuffs. This was impressive.
Absolutely. Well, there we go. And Manush had to leave here from the studio and go himself to collect an award, because with a performance like that, especially in the mixed doubles, he is the Indian player of the tie for 25,000 rupees. There's Manush Shah collecting the award from Dyuti Patki, team manager, U Mumba.
Crucial in the mixed doubles. Sure, okay. Singles, yeah, you're playing against Yusuf Abdelaziz, who's on fire. And he came right back out 2 matches later to do the unthinkable. Manu Shah, as fast as can be, was the Indian player of the tie.
And now let's take a look at our foreign player of the tie for 25,000 rupees. And it goes to Anna Hersey. She collects the award from Mr. Amey Golatkar, representative, Educrane Planet.
2 matches in, 2 matches win. That was the plan. That's what she did. Anna Hersey came out fast and strong. It wasn't easy. Sutirtha had a suffocating style in game 1. Anna Hersey solved the Rubik's Cube that is Sutirtha. Again, it's a fast style to play here with 3 games to play. Anna Hersey doing a wonderful job, and that's what makes her foreign player of the tie.
Got it. And I love how it happens this way. It's because the match, the game, it was decided with a golden point. It went down to the wire, clear definition of it. And therefore, our butterfly winning team of the tie for 50,000 rupees is U Mumba TT. Mr. Nishad Shah, representative, UTT, presents the award.
Nishad Shah smells amazing, by the way. U Mumba TT coming down to the wire. Golden point, the last point in the last game. I mean, it's a spectator's dream. What more can they ask for other than the fragrance that Nishat is wearing? The U Mumba TT with T-Rex and everybody else bringing the goods out here. They're defending champs, and yeah, they're getting a fashionably late start to this season, but better late than never, and way to do it today. Congratulations, U Mumba TT.
And the great part is that they can keep this winning momentum going, because they say that when you're on a win, you want to play again and again and again. And U Mumba TT are back in action tomorrow once again, and this time they're going up against PBG Pune Jaguars. They will want to continue winning, but PBG Pune Jaguars will want to also pick up a few points of their own. Thank you, Adam, for your thoughts and inputs. It was such a pleasure bringing you all the action live as it happens here at the stadium at Butterfly Ultimate Table Tennis Season 7, powered by ChatGPT, promoted by Neeraj Bajaj and Veeta Dani. We'll surely catch you again tomorrow. Many thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
करेंगे